Okay, so in this edition of Foxy's Flea Market, Goodwill finds, whatever, I don't really have that much stuff that I got from the Goodwill or the flea market, so this is going to be relatively short, hopefully. However, I'm going to include some games that I bought at GameStop just because I bought a shit ton of them. I guess not really a shit ton, but like about 10 games from GameStop, and I feel why not just share it with you all. Probably won't. Well, I'm not gonna put any like eBay pricings on the games I bought at GameStop because just it's not. It wouldn't make sense, I guess. Okay, so let us get started with the two biggest things I got. The first thing was I bought by complete accident. It's a weird way to put it, I guess. Is a Nintendo 64 gray console. It's really, really dirty. I actually expected it not to work. But it did, so that's a great sign. I got it for it was one of those things where it's like it was too good of a deal to pass up. Plus, I know that I like to keep two of every console if I can, especially the older ones, because eventually at some point they will fail, and that's why I got another N64. It came with all the cords and the original jumper pack. So, thankfully, that is good because I've noticed a lot of people that sell N64s have no jumper pack or no memory pack, or not memory pack, but the graphic. I forgot what the one is that like improved graphics for games like Perfect Dark and Jet Force Gemini, I think was one of them. But that sort of thing. Thankfully, it's all there, and it is in working condition. That's good. And the other thing I picked up, big thing I consider, I guess, is a Sega Game Gear. Yes, I at some point owned this system when I was younger, or someone owned the system and maybe like a cousin, and then I played it. I don't remember much from it, I guess, but it's a system. It's hard to see the screen because of just how bright it is, if that makes any sense. I'll pop it on here to show you. Like, I hope the camera's picking it up enough. Like, it's so fucking difficult to see what you're doing. But at least it's not like the Game Boy, and it actually had, like the old Game Boy, it actually has a light so you can play in the dark, and that's probably like the only way I could play this. It came with True Lies, the Arnold Schwarzenegger game for whatever, and he also had a Game Gear battery pack, and it had the DC charger, which you're supposed to plug in here to charge this battery pack. However, the AC, DC, whatever, I just said a band, the DC plug-in does not go with this. It was like a one for a Sony thing, and it just didn't charge this whatsoever. I think the point of this is like the old school version of a what are those called? Portable battery chargers, like you would use for your phone. Because I think that's what this is supposed to be. Just because it has a belt clip. Why else would this have a belt clip? But yeah, best to play this not with the batteries and instead with a actual the DC plug-in, DC 9-volt plug-in, because this thing drains batteries like a fucking supernova. I don't know what that means. Okay, now the only other things I got from the flea market are I keep wanting to say a shit ton, but it's really not. A good amount of anime DVDs. There we go. And these are mostly they're all just volumes, but they were brand new. And the seller, I don't know if he ran like an old video store or something, but he had like 3, 4, 5 tables worth of brand new sealed DVDs. My dad also picked up Ninja Assassin, which is a fucking great movie, and Grown Ups, because for some reason he's one of the 4 people in the world that like that movie. So, let's show you guys what I got. First being Lucky Star, Volume 5. I like Lucky Star. It's one of those anime that it gets a lot of credit for being good, but I feel like it should get more, because it's a fun little show. I got Tide Line Blue. I have no idea what this is. I got it just because, it was $1 and it shows the first 4 episodes. And I got it because it's made from the creator of Blue Submarine number 6. I like that show, so maybe I might like that. I might pronounce this name wrong. Gurren Lagann, the Special Edition Volume 1, which comes with 2 discs up to Episode 9. The Special Edition extras are Sororo Days CD singles. It comes with like 4 songs that I could not give less of a fuck about. But yeah, it's a little special edition. Nothing wrong with that. Gundam 00 Part 1. This comes again with the first 9 episodes. The special edition includes a manga, the Volume 1 manga, which is awesome. And comes with 2 manga. Unless I'm reading this wrong. It comes with 00 Volume 1 and 00F Volume 1. That's interesting. Never watched 00 though. That sounded weird, didn't it? 00 though. I've never seen 00. Gundam Seed Destiny. Gundam Seed Destiny, the TV movies. I actually don't like Gundam Seed. I'm not really... I guess I bought this just because it was $1 and it was Gundam, and I like Gundam in general, but I don't like Gundam Seed. I think the characters just piss me off. They remind me of characters from Shonen Jump, and if you know me about like my anime preferences, you know that Shonen Jump is like fucking Satan to me. I just hate everything about Shonen Jump. My personal preference. If people want to bitch about it, then go ahead. I don't care. Dot Hack Roots, Volume 3. Comes with 11, 12, 13, and 14 as the episodes. Never seen Dot Hack Roots. I've watched Dot Hack Signs and the Twilight something, Legend of Twilight. That's fucking awful. Don't watch that. It's just, oh my goodness, it's bad. They actually had Dot Hack Signs there. I'm not sure why I didn't get it. I thought I did. That's why I was kind of like pausing for a second after I said Dot Hack Signs, because it's like, how the fuck did I forget to buy that? Oh well, if he's there next week, I'll pick that up. Swear to God I did, though. Oh well. Next is Ghost Slayers Ayashi Part 1. It comes with the first 10 episodes. DVD extras include nothing interesting. I've seen this, I think. At least at some point I've seen this, and I remember liking it a lot. So that's always good. Moving on. Is the only thing I got at Goodwill, and I got it for free because I had a $5 off coupon that you get for using your like membership, Goodwill membership thing, for buying like $75 worth of merchandise. You get a $5 gift certificate free. Pretty cool. Here is a... Hold on. Let me unwrap. It's a controller, if you can't tell. This is the Nyko I-Type 2 controller for the PS2. What... It's a whole keyboard module on the top here, and this is useful for online games if you're texting really quick to your friends, your teams. For example, SOCOM, U.S. Navy SEALs. I remember I used to have a keyboard plugged into my PS2 so that I can, chat with the team and say, hey, whatever, blah, 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 do this, do that, which always came in great handy because I didn't use a headset back in those days, and I never wanted to because I was very young, and it was just not something. Like, today, they let their fucking 5-year-old kids go on Call of Duty and use their headsets, and I was just not like that. I didn't want to do that because I felt like I would embarrass myself, and apparently these days the kids aren't afraid of that, even though there's like, moral of the story, don't let your kids use a headset on mature rated games. It's just bad news, man. You're going into a line of just racist people that know that, okay, you're a kid, so I'm gonna troll you, sort of thing. It's just, don't do it. Nothing good can come out of having your kid that's that young play Call of Duty with a headset on. You can let him play Call of Duty, whatever. I don't care. Just try. Don't, not with the headset. It's just bad news, like I said. Okay, so the games I got at GameStop. I'm gonna kind of go through these as fast as possible because I don't want the video to be too long. I kind of want to keep this a little bit shorter. F1 Formula 1 2010. I've played this. I did enjoy it. Not the best Formula 1 game out there, but for $2, who gives a shit? DJ Hero. I got this for $1. I don't know why there's a $2 sticker on it. That completes my controller thing in all the DJ Hero games, which is only 2, so I don't know why. Anyway, moving on. Condemned Bloodshot, or Condemned 2 Bloodshot. Oh, this is a great game. If you like fear, if you like horror games on the 360, PlayStation 3 generation, I do recommend you play this because it's, as far as like atmosphere scares, it's significantly better than Fear. And to be honest with you, atmosphere scares, this is a million times better than Outlast that came out on a PS3. I don't remember if it came out on the Xbox One or Xbox 360, but and PC. But this is significantly better than Outlast, in my humble opinion. Stranglehold. I own this game already, but it didn't have the case or the manual, and this does. It's a John Woo type game based on the movie Hard Boiled. Never seen it. It's a good game though. It's kind of like, it's very old. It's a very dated game, but for $1, you're not gonna really complain. Beowulf, the game. This is a terrible, terrible, terrible game. It's just nothing is good about it. The combat sucks. It has like a really weird segments where you're on a boat and you chant your people to row the boat faster. It's like really, it's very bizarre. Bulletstorm. This was like, I got this the day that it dropped in price from $5, and that's what I was waiting for. I fucking love Bulletstorm. It's one of those games that people didn't really care for, but I was like one of the few who absolutely fell in love with the game. The multiplayer should have been better. It's just co-op, and that is not that there's anything wrong with the just co-op multiplayer, because I'm into that better than PvP, but they could have done so much more with it, and I'm not sure why they didn't. I guess you could say they were lazy. I couldn't tell you for sure. Alpha Protocol. I remember playing this game a couple of years back, and I didn't like it, but I also didn't really give it a chance that it may or may not have deserved. I think I played like 2 hours of it and said, fuck it. Heroes Over Europe. My favorite air combat type game, airplane sim, whatever you want to call these type of games on the PS3 Xbox generation. I like it more than IL Stormovik and Birds of Prey or Birds of Steel. I keep forgetting which one it is. Let me look. Birds of Steel. It's just fun, you know, and it doesn't take itself super simulator like. It kind of meshes the arcade and simulator bits really well, and I absolutely love this game. Resident Evil 5. I bought it because eventually I'm going to be doing a graphical evolution video of Resident Evil. As far as this game goes, I like it better than 6, but that's not saying much, and that's all I'm going to say. Homefront. I like this game, but why the fuck is it getting a sequel? It's like, it wasn't even that great, because Jesus, excuse me, I just ate and, you know, it's all coming back up. As I was saying, I like this game. I'm not sure why it needs a fucking sequel, because it didn't sell well, number one, and number two, it wasn't that great. Like, it had good ideas. It had actually great ideas, but it didn't execute them well. So maybe they're like, okay, well, we realized that the first game sucked ass in many aspects, and We're going to try to fix that. I don't know. I'm not getting Homefront 2 until it drops to $5 or whatever, because I just don't see the point of making a sequel to a game that didn't really even do well. And the last game is Thief, a game that had a lot of heavy criticism. I did not get this game for $17. Again, it's like, why the hell? With this and that other game I pointed out, I did not pay that much for it. I paid $8. And I felt, okay, $8. The game was free on the PS4 for a while, and I did not pick it up because I didn't want to have that massive hard drive space taken away from the Thief game, as far as it just being download. I just don't like downloading games that are like full-on editions. Like Battlefield, I downloaded that for the PS3 just because I think I got it for free. I'm not even really sure. And with all the DLC and everything, it's like it took like 40 or some odd gigs. I was like, fuck this. And that's why I bought it for like $3 at GameStop at one point, because it's just like, okay, it just saves me a massive chunk of space on my hard drive. That's why I buy physical copies. And I understand why people buy digital, and, you know, whatever. Everyone has their preference. But I'm a physical media guy. I always will be, hopefully. Well, that's it, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video, and take care.